Hi, my name is Andrew Abedu and I make videos on how you can get the most from different business applications, succeed in your career through different productivity techniques, as well as in-depth information on different change management roles. So, if that's the kind of stuff that you are interested in, then please subscribe, hit that like button, and comment down below. So, let's get into today's video. So today, we're going to talk about the topic of how to decide on your career path. Now, you may just be starting out in your career, or you may be in a position where you have worked for a company for a particular length of time and are just looking for that career change. Now, whichever one applies to you, then here are 5 ways to help you decide on what is the right career for you. Now, let's be honest. During our working lives, the likelihood is that we are going to spend more time in our jobs than we will spend with even our families. Yes, I know it's hard to believe, but that's often the truth. So we want to get this right when it comes to picking our careers. This is why we really want to ensure that we give the area the right level of attention. So here are 5 great ways to help you pick the right career for you. So let's get into it. Now, for number 1, and before deciding on your career, then you need to get those creative juices flowing. So I initially recommend you just start brainstorming. Get a pen and paper and write down as many careers as you can think of that you have considered. It may have just been a passing thought, but just write them down. After you answer the below questions, then it will become a lot clearer as to what should stick. Now, the first purpose is to just get it down on paper, and then we'll do the analysis later. Okay? So, here we go. You need to, number 1, understand what your dreams and desires are. So after you've written down that brainstorming session, understand what your dreams and desires are. You need to ask yourself, what is it that you want from your life? Is it a great life materially, i.e. you want loads of money? Maybe you've always dreamed of a particular size house because you wanted to raise a big family. Maybe you have expensive hobbies like golfing tours perhaps. Or maybe what's important to you, what's most important to you, more than anything else, is flexibility. So you want a career that will allow you to be flexible with your time. You want to do something perhaps that allows you to have regular holidays or work from home or work remotely somewhere. It's so important that you understand what kind of life that you're trying to build is, because this will help shape what kind of career that you ultimately decide to move into. When you think about your dreams and desires and think about the whys behind doing what you are doing, those whys will really propel you when you're feeling demotivated. So know the whys behind what you're doing, because that's the real key driver behind that motivation. Number 2, understand what you are good at. Now, this is something that can be so underestimated. It is vital that you understand what your strengths are. For example, are you someone that is very good with people? Are you someone that likes to have a task and then work on it by themselves? Are you analytical? Are you that person? Are you that person that can, say, sell snow to an Eskimo? You will get paid based on the value that you bring to an organization. So it is vital that you understand what you're good at and what your skills really are. If you're unsure, then you can ask your friends or ask a family member and let them tell you what your strengths are so that you can feel confident about what you have actually put down. Next one. it's also important to understand what your weaknesses are, what you're not good at. Now, why is this important? Just like it's vital that you understand your strengths, then it is also very important that you know your areas of weakness. Maybe you're someone that is terrible with numbers, or maybe you're someone that hates sales. Rather than obsessing about how to correct all of your weaknesses, then I often think it is far more valuable to build on your strengths. If you can position yourself in a career that allows your strengths to shine and is not so impacted by your weaknesses, then you are onto a winner. This is something that's key and can really separate you from others. Next one. What do you actually enjoy doing? Now, this is so important. The fact is that if you enjoy doing something, it means that you will be far more likely to want to learn more about it and hone your skills in that area. You'll be inclined to read books on the subject and speak to people about the subject, and it will make a huge difference. If you have two people in a position and one person loves what they do and the other person is, say, indifferent, here and there, then 9 times out of 10, you can expect the person with passion to succeed over that individual that is indifferent. The person with passion is going to win. Often, if the other person may be more skilled in the area, the one with the passion will often succeed. Because if you enjoy something, you will want to work hard at it, which will improve you further, which will then make you more enthusiastic and encourage you to progress. It reminds me of the saying that hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work. So make sure that you understand what you enjoy doing. It makes all the difference. Next point. Look at the trends in your career. You want to understand the trend of your career. Are you moving into a career that has a long-term future? Now, obviously, we're not mind readers, but in this constantly changing world, you want to position yourself in a career that has a long-term future. For example, the strong likelihood is that children will always need to be taught. So if your aspiration is to become a teacher, then the likelihood is there will always be a market for you. If, however, you really want to become, let's say, a driver, then you may look at the way the world is going in terms of the work going on in building driverless cars. I mean, even in the States, some are really being used. And that will make you think that this could be a job that could become extinct. So maybe I need to look at something else. How can you find this out? Well, I know it's easy to say, but you can just Google it. Google in projected trends for the profession you're interested in. Now, nothing's guaranteed, but if you build a list of career options, then look at information like this could help you make the decision, especially if you're torn between a few options. So there you have it. 5 ways that you can do, things you can do to help make you make the right career decision for you. Take your time over this and really give it a lot of thought. Comment down below on how you found these exercises and let me know. And if you've got any other advice, please share in the comments below. Thank you, peace, and God bless. Until next time.